Hello, in this Bootstrap 4 video we're going to cover alerts. Alerts provide feedback messages to the user based on their actions. So they're a great way of, let's say, telling the user if they've done something wrong, or if they've input some data and it's correct or it's valid, for example. So on a user login system on Sonar Learning on our education platform, when the user inputs incorrect login details, we show an alert to say incorrect login details. And if, let's say, they sign up and they've successfully signed up and we've sent them an email to activate their account, we let them know via an alert. There's different types of alerts with different styling that suits something's gone wrong, gives them some information, or perhaps something's gone right. And we're going to show you all of them. To implement them, they are really simple. It's just put a div, and the div tag has two classes. First is alert, second is alert dash the alert type. And like I said, we're going to cover every single one of them. The first one is alert success. Put the role as alert, and then inside here you can simply put your message. So I'm just gonna put strong. I'm gonna put success. Then at the end, I'm just gonna put this is a alert. So if we just save this, go to our web browser, refresh, and there we go. We have our alert. Should actually be this is an alert. And to do all the different ones, the format is essentially the same. So let's just copy and paste them. Gonna change that to info. Change this to info. Change this to warning. Warning. Final one is danger. So if we just put danger here, refresh, go to our web browser, and there you go. We have the 4 different alerts. So when someone's gone right, giving the user some information, warning them, and actually telling them don't do this or something has gone wrong. Also, you may want to add a link inside of the alert. That's more than possible, and Bootstrap provides a class called alert-link, which just provides some extra styling. So if we just show you that, so I'm just going to copy this one. I'm also going to put a break line here, and I'm just going to put link, and this entire thing is going to be enclosed into a link. And you do it as normal, so ahref equals, actually I'm just going to enclose this amount so you can see the difference, and then simply you put a class of AlertLink. You don't have to use this, oh sorry, need to put in the class, not the href. You don't have to use this class, it just really suits the alert that Bootstrap provides. So if you refresh, there we go, we have our link, and it has some styling that matches the rest of the alert. So that is alerts. There's one last thing that you can also do with it, and that is add a dismiss button. So to do that, it's really simple. Just gonna, I want to get the info one, like giving you some info about the dismissal. Just keep your alert as it is. You can use any one of these for it, but at the start you just put a button tag. This button tag has a type of button, class is close, data dash dismiss, oopsie daisy, dismiss is alert, area dash label, set this to close. One thing I forgot, you've also got to add an extra class, a few extra classes actually, and they are alert dash dismissible, fade and in. Now inside the button itself, Let's do a span tag, and this span tag is going to have area dash hidden equals to true, and you just set this to ampersand times semicolon. Then finally add another span class. This is the last one, I promise. And need to add a class of sr-only. So this is just for screen readers. So it's good practice to do stuff like this just for screen readers. So save that, refresh. There you go. We have our alert. But the difference is we've got an X right here, and if we click that, as you can see, it fades away. That's a great way of providing an alert to the user, because you might provide several alerts and the user can just dismiss them when they have dealt with it, instead of cluttering up your website. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on our education platform, sonarlearning.co.uk/questions.php. There will be a link in the description to that website. Plus there'll be another link in the description to the source code from this video, so if you have any issues, check that out. And as usual, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.